meeting to order at 8:31 p.m. Before I have Secretary Shuffs do roll call. Those online, if you have anything to say, please unmute yourself and just call out a point of inquiry. And as for all of you, it's still the same pattern. So Secretary Shuffs, can you please call roll?
President Moore. Here. Vice President Jacobs.
Here.
Pierre C. Brinke.
Here.
Executive Treasurer Ryan.
Here.
Assistant Treasurer Doyle. Senator Dollison. Senator Lennon.
Here.
Senator Walton.
Here.
Senator Hernandez Garrity.
Chance.
Sorry. Here.
Senator Wilcoxon. Here. Senator Maldonado. Here. Senator Godham. Senator Friesa. Here. Senator Westfall. Here. Senator Abraham. Here. Senator Baffert. Here. Senator Howard. Here. Senator Flanagan. Here. Roll call.
Thank you. Moving on to the approval of the agenda. All in favor of approving the agenda, or are there any amendments to the agenda? There's a motion to approve the agenda. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? All right, moving on to senators' reports. Remember, we are doing 2 senators' reports per meeting. Are there any senators' reports? Senator Opry.
For my senator's report, I just wanted to remind you all that registration for Dance Marathon is open. The main event is taking place on April 2nd. So if you're interested, please go register or ask me if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Opry. Are there any other senators' reports on Zoom? Any others? All right. So moving on to advisors' reports.
Thank you, Ben. Want to let everybody know that the cafe's renovation is going to have its grand reopening on Thursday, starting at 4 o'clock. So, be some free food and refreshments and stuff. From 4 to 7, there's a band playing, and it should be fun. So please come in and see the grand reopening. I also want to just thank Joey and Ben for attending the campus select meeting for directors today, and let you know that your senior representatives did very well on the call and represented you very well. So good job, guys. Thanks.
Oh, stop it. Are there any questions for the advisors? All right, seeing none, moving on to officers' reports. President Ford.
Yeah, so I just wanted to mention how Vice President Jacobs and I met with the Campus Life Committee today. We also thought that it went really well. We were able to talk about different issues prevalent on campus and student opinion related to those topics. So overall, we thought it went really well. And yeah, does anyone have any questions for me about anything? All right, and report.
Thank you, President Ford. Moving on to my report. First, I just want to echo what Vice President Chenoyak said. The CAF reopening is this Thursday, starting at 4. We would love to see you guys there. This is a big deal for us here on campus because we're reimagining a central space here for students. So it'd be great to see you guys there for that. Secondly, the quarterly constituency report is due to me by February 28th. So this is following the same guidelines as last semester's constituency report. So this one should be following up with students, seeing if anything has changed with their concerns, if any of their concerns are being addressed, and if not, what can Student Senate do to help relieve those concerns and bring action to those. So this really should be a follow-up. So just have those to me by February 28th. That is the last Student Senate meeting before spring break. And then I'll compile those over spring break and send those out to the appropriate people. not on the agenda, but something that we kind of want to start here on eBoard is just how we can make Senate more fun and relatable to student senators like yourselves and the student body. We want to take up some initiatives, like be doing a student senator of the week or student of the week that we can talk about here, and maybe bring in that student and talk about how they like campus or what we can do to help them or something like that. So if you have any initiatives in mind that you think would help us be more relatable to the student body, bring more excitement to student senate meetings, please let us know, because we really want to try doing that. Especially with a small general assembly right now, maybe we could get some students to be interested in joining student senate. So any of those, just bring those to the board. Lastly, the thing that we've been doing the most is the addenda reviews. So right now we have 7 addendums, and we're hoping to bring a couple of those to you by next week to start reviewing. So what we're doing right now is each committee that we've put together in our discussions last semester, we've put down committees to about 4 standing committees. So we put those in addendums, and we're going to try to have those done for you to send out next Monday to review for the following Monday to start not formally voting on them, but just going over them and getting you guys used to them and seeing what the General Assembly has to say, other than what the Executive Committee has already been saying about that. So Executive Committee members, I'm giving you a little bit more homework. Just revise those and make sure that they're ready for us to discuss them in Executive Committee next week, so we can bring them to General Assembly. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Seeing nothing, moving on to Secretary Schultz.
Hi everyone, I just want to remind you to sign up for your office hours. Less than half of you have done it. It's shared, it's a Google Doc. I also have an email about it, but I'll start emailing individually if I need to. So please sign up for those. Just only 2 hours. You can hang out and do homework if no one's there. It's super relaxed, so please do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Schultz. And remember, those are part of your requirements as a student senator, so please sign up for those. Moving on to PRC Griffey.
Just wanted to let everyone know that your executive team has been working on a COVID-19 policy statement going out tomorrow. It's just to encourage all students to continually wear their mask in all campus spaces and make sure that you as well are abiding by those policies. So look out for that. Thanks.
Thank you, PRC Griffey. Moving on to Executive Treasurer Rice.
No report.
Thank you. Moving on to committee reports. Executive Committee Chair 4.
The executive committee met today, and because Vice President Jacobs and I were at the Campus Life Committee meeting, we had Executive Treasurer Lorenz and Finance Chair Carrizo lead the meeting, and that was really great because they were able to lead the committee in looking over some of the different finance structures that we could implement this upcoming year. So that went really well. We talked about a lot of different options. And we are slowly figuring out what we think is best for Student Senate. Once we have a solid idea, an idea that we think would be really great, we'll bring it to you guys so you guys can ask questions and comment on anything. So, yeah, any questions?
Thank you, President Ford. Moving on to Finance Committee Chair Carrizo.
Hello, everyone. Just a few reminders tonight. All spring semester budgets for the Tier 3 organizations have been uploaded to Presence. So they should be able to see those budgets now and how much money they have and be able to submit expenditure requests and everything like that. And just a reminder to all organizations, you must have attended the finance training and received the finance module in order to submit any expenditure requests. If you haven't, you can reach out to Ryan Lai and set up something with him. Does anyone have any questions? Seeing none, and report.
Thank you, Chair Friesen. Moving on to Administration Committee, Chair Flanagan.
Hello, everybody. So we were still trying to find a meeting time to meet with Beloved and the Association of Aspiring Healthcare Professionals. Both of them are available on Wednesdays. Hopefully we can meet them then, kind of get them approved, denied, and then bring them to the next upcoming meeting on Monday. Thank you, and report.
Thank you, Chair Flanagan. Moving on to Committee on Media, Chair Williamson.
Hi, we will be having our first meeting this Wednesday at 4:30 in Schnabel. We do plan to have a recurring meeting time on the final Wednesday of every month through April. And report.
Awesome. Thank you, Chair Williamson. Moving on to Screening Committee, Chair Valkyrie.
Okay, so we have some open seats in the Senate, as you know. So we have some names to vote on tonight. We have 2 open seats for the College of Nursing and Health Professions Senator. And the screening committee voted, and we have 2 names to recommend. So the first one is Delilah. She had a lot of great initiatives that she wanted to work out, and she had a lot of things that she's really excited for about Senate. And then the next one we have is Caitlin. And then again, she had exciting initiatives and was really passionate about helping with Senate.
Great. Can you say their full names?
So it's Delilah Garcia Rojas and Caitlin Colvin.
All right, so we will be voting on Delilah Rojas and Caitlin Kolkovic for the College of Nursing and Health Professions at Large.
Point of inquiry, sorry.
Yes.
How did the screening committee vote on those 2 candidates?
Yeah, so we went through the interview process and we interviewed them, and then we discussed as a committee their goals and aspirations for the position and which ones we thought would be the strongest. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It was 2-0-0 for both of them.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So we are voting on Delilah Rojas and Caitlin Kolkovic for the College of Nursing and Health Professions at Large seats. Is there a motion to vote or a motion to vote as a slate?
Motion to vote as a slate.
There's a motion to vote as a slate. There is a second. All in favor of voting as a slate, please raise your placards. Senator Hertzberg and Senator Robb, if you could turn on your cameras or type in the chat. All right. Now, all in favor of approving both Delilah Rojas and Caitlin Kolkovic for the College of Nursing and Health Professions at Large senators, please raise your placards. All right, so Delilah Rojas and Caitlin Kolkovic are approved 16-0-0. We have 2 new senators, so thank you, screening committee. They will be contacted and be sworn in at the next General Assembly, so thank you. All right, moving on to Committee on Residents, Chair Abraham.
So I have a very small report. GM is getting 2 water bottle refill stations on the 4th floor already. That those have been purchased, they've been installed. And Elaine Canal is actually doing the discretionary fund to get the funding to get one, and I will be working on alumni.
All right, thank you, Chair Abraham. Moving on to Dining Services, Chair Dawson. She said that she met with dining, she'll be meeting with dining tomorrow, and we'll get to know the staff and start to plan another open forum. Right now, it looks like open forums will be in the afternoon between 3 to 5, and we are hoping to host them on Wednesdays. Once she has all the information, she will finalize it with all of us. So thank you, Chair Dawson. Moving on to Diversity and Inclusion, Chair Howard.
Hi, everybody. So I'm still working out days and times to get our committee together. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have them all together and then I'll send them out so that everybody can, if you want to come, you can come and see them. Thank you, and report.
Thank you, Chair Howard. Moving on to discretionary funds, Chair Rob.
DFC, we're planning to start meetings once the application window closes. Prior to that, we need to get new nominations in, and after tonight, I should be setting up a meeting time.
All right, thank you, Chair Rob. So we will put the nominations into new business. So moving on to, you said it's 2 positions open, Chair Rob?
Yes.
All right. So moving on to new business, there are nominations for 2 senators for the DFC, the Discretionary Funds Committee. Are there any nominations for 2 student senators? They're already not on the committee. Chair Rob, can you tell who's already on the committee as student senators?
As student senators, we currently have, I'm blanking on everyone's name. I'm so sorry.
Can you raise your hand if you are on the DFC? All right, so do not nominate Senator Wilcoxon, Hernandez, or Flanagan. You can also nominate yourself. Senator Hertzberg, do you accept that nomination?
No, I'm on dining.
You can be on DFC as well as a standing committee. DFC is an ad hoc, which means that it's
No,
not.
thank you.
Okay. 2 nominations.
I nominate myself.
All right. Thank you, Senator Linden. Any other nominations? Just one more. We can move on. Senator Bakri?
I nominate myself.
All right, Senator Bakri. Well, we do have 2. Are there any others? Didn't think so. Okay. So this will be put into whole business next Monday, and those will be voted on so that the discretionary funds committee can start meeting and going over. Thank you to those who nominated themselves. Moving on to public comment. Are there any in the audience or on YouTube? All right. So moving into post-mortem. One thing I did fail to mention in my report is that tomorrow I will be sending out a survey to the Student Senate, just going over how your experience in Student Senate has been so far, how you believe that we as an e-board are doing. So there will be a question for each e-board member, and please answer to the best of your ability. All of this will be anonymous. I promise it will be anonymous. We're not collecting anything from you to hold a grudge against you or anything. So please just answer honestly. Also, if you guys have any ideas for SRs or anything, again, we are available to help you. Student senators in here that have been here for a while are here to help you, so just reach out and don't be hesitant. So moving on to adjournment, All in favor? President Moore would like to also mention that Treasurer Lorenz has a fashion show for Delta Sigma Pi tomorrow in Herschel at 7 o'clock.
Yes, that's correct.
And it's 7 o'clock. So if you want to see Executive Treasurer Lorenz strut his stuff, go see him in Herschel tomorrow at 7. All right, is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of adjourning, please say aye. All opposed? Any abstentions? All right, hereby adjourned at 8:52. Thank you all.
Ryan, why'd you have to laugh?